Hello, Pisces Power people. Welcome back to Pisces Power Tarot, a channel created by a Pisces for Pisces of all placements, as well as cross watchers who care about a Pisces in their lives. I am so grateful for your presence here, so thankful for the time that you invest in listening to these heart-centered messages. So I just want to say, y'all, I'm really excited about the growth, and we are on our way, hopefully, to 500. So, you know that every time we reach another 100 subscribers, I give away a free reading. Okay. So, if you would like to be a part of growing a community that is heart centered, that is a safe space, and that gives back to the listeners, I really hope that you will subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to welcome in the angels and the archangels who are overseeing this particular Piscean collective, and just ask you all to let this message resonate with many, let it touch hearts, let it just be what people need to hear when they hear it. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with the Empath Oracle. The Empathic Oracle. Many of us are empaths. Am I right? Or am I right? As Piscean people, that is a very common characteristic in our collective. With that said, I kind of just feel prompted to ask what your experiences are as an empath. What have you found challenging? What have you found rewarding? Drop in the comments and let us know so that we can encourage each other and support each other on this amazing and unique journey. We'll give these cards one more shuffle and then a cut, and we'll see how Spirit wants to open this message. We have surrender. Surrender. Okay, so we have the white flag. The white flag of surrender. So there's a lot coming through. So what I want to say is that perhaps many of you for quite a long time have not been in a place of alignment, right? And because of that, you have found that your life feels particularly challenging, okay? It's like you've been trying to please people, do the right things, say the right things, and it just kind of feels like you're just grinding your gears and getting nowhere. Spirit wants you to know that there is a better way, and that way is going to be shown to you. But first, you are being called into a place of surrender. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get started with the wisdom of the tarot and just see what comes out. Now, because many of us are empaths, what I do is a 5-card spread, spiritually exploring the 5 senses. If you are not familiar with these readings, okay? And I do this in an effort to bring awareness to the fact that we are extrasensory, okay? We have way more than 5 senses, but when we explore these senses in a spiritual, metaphorical way, it really opens us up to the fact that there's way more to us than just these 5, okay? And so that is how we will move through the tarot. It's pretty interesting. All right, I'm going to give these one more shuffle and then a cut. Spirit, in the area of touch, what do my Pisces people need to get their hands on? In the area of taste, what do the Piscean people have a taste for? Smell, what's in the air for this Piscean collective? Hearing. Spirit, what do you want us to hear? What do you want to say to us? Finally, seeing. Spirit, what do you want us to see? In the area of touch, we have the Ten of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Ten of Cups is a card of ultimate satisfaction, okay? And just like we opened here with this white flag of surrender, that is very much when you come to a place of surrender, it's likely because you've been struggling, okay? And that struggle is absolutely the contrast of the Ten of Cups. It's a contrasting energy. So, what we're wanting to get our hands on, this is just double confirmation of what I'm picking up on here, is the fact that we're trying to get to a place of ease and ultimate satisfaction in all of our relationships. And that might require surrendering some ideas, surrendering some limiting beliefs, and other things that we may or may not be ready to surrender. Okay? In the area of taste, what do we have a taste for? The sun. I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. Can you feel the energy here? Ten of Cups, ultimate satisfaction, and the sun, which is the most positive card in the deck, right? So there is definitely a progression going on here from struggle that leads to surrender, that leads to ultimate satisfaction, that leads to your time in the sun. Now, I'm feeling called to also point out this is the Crystal Tarot, but I feel called to point out the crystals that are being highlighted on these cards. We have Sunstone and we have Aquamarine. Okay, if those stones are maybe a part of your collection or some of your favorite cards, then that could just be further confirmation that this reading is for you. In the area of smell, what's in the air for us, Spirit? The Chariot. I go forward with confidence. The stone here is carnelian. This is the second major arcana card in this spread. So that is a highlight that there is something significant about this message and that it is coming to you during a karmic point on your timeline. The Chariot, forward movement, okay? Sometimes we can't go forward until we have known surrender. And sometimes when we're in surrender, okay, you think about surrender. Surrender is a pause, it is a stop. Sometimes that is abrupt, sometimes that is planned. But at any rate, it requires a stillness, okay? And I feel like that there has just been this grind, this hustle and bustle that has caught you up, caught us up, and kept us from the Ten of Cups and from our time in the sun. And Spirit is saying you will go forward, and you can do so with confidence once you have surrendered. Now, in the area of hearing, Spirit, what do you want to say to us? The Hierophant. I am ready to love and learn. The Hierophant. Third major arcana, y'all. Third major arcana. And the Hierophant says, I am ready to love and learn. The Hierophant is a figure of knowledge, okay? What I'm picking up on right now is that one of the reasons that you need to surrender is because there are some things that you need to learn that can only be absorbed during stillness. Okay, and that's just the truth of the matter. It is hard to learn on the go, right? When we are distracted and when our senses are engaged in many different directions, requiring many different things of us, it is hard to absorb knowledge. And perhaps there's something that you're wanting to learn. And you're thinking and you're asking and you're praying, is there not a better way? And Spirit is saying, yes, there is. When you get still, as you surrender in stillness, I have some things to show you. I have some things to teach you. There is some knowledge that I'm going to impart to you, and it's going to make you ready for love and learning. Okay? Now, in the area of seeing, what do we need to see, Spirit? Three of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. I embrace joyful opportunities. Okay, picking up on some big energy right here. I am picking up on an energy of, how do I say this? Once you get still, once you surrender, once you begin absorbing and taking in this new knowledge that is coming forth, it's going to open doors for you. Doors in the form of collaboration, doors in the form of opportunities that you never saw coming. Opportunities that you never saw coming. That is exciting. Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. When I think about maps, I think about direction, and I like direction towards the end of a reading because it gives us a sense of here's where we're at, here's where we're going, and then here's how we get there, okay? So, go ahead and check this out. Now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I hope that you will. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you can get all of these juicy Pisces Power Tarot readings. Get in on the energy of this channel, okay? We've got good high vibe energy around here, and I can tell you firsthand the love and support that is in this space. Good stuff. Good stuff. Heart-centered people here, and I am so super grateful for that. One more shuffle, and we'll give it a cut. See how we are going to proceed. We have flying. Flying. Okay, so this is more energy and motion, right? We think about what we've seen here thus far. Stillness and surrender. And then we've got forward movement, right, with the Chariot and flying. Spirit is saying, don't worry. Some people find it hard to get still. They feel threatened when they have to get still because when you're still, you're vulnerable, right? And so Spirit is saying, stillness might make you super uncomfortable, but don't worry, okay? Don't worry, because you will be moving forward again. This pause is temporary, okay? It's just enough so that you can get the upgrade that you need, all right? And once you receive that, you're going to be soaring. You're going to be launching forward into what's probably a new chapter for your life, a new chapter in your relationships. You're going to be going forth with new, fresh wisdom and knowledge. Okay? All right, I'm going to grab some charms here. I've been doing that in the last few videos, and they're a lot of fun, I think, and they just kind of help us pull the message and anchor that in, right? So I'm going to pull some charms, and if any of these charms resonate with you, then just let that serve as further confirmation that this message is indeed for you. If these charms do not resonate with you, doesn't mean the message is not for you. This is just fun for us, okay? This just serves as further confirmation. These are timeless readings. All right, so what do we have here? We have, I just heard the words. You've got a heart and you've got infinity. And I'm hearing the words hearts entwined. Hearts entwined. And, I think back to this Hierophant card right here where it says, I am ready to love and learn. And then we have, like I also said, the Ten of Cups, which is an emotional energy, water energy. And so perhaps you are watching and you feel like your heart is entwined with someone, and that is maybe you feel like your heart is running away with you with someone, and you're having to surrender and get still with that. All right. We have what I feel like is one of those little what do you call it? Pow signs. You ever seen those emojis? It just looks like a little fire burst, right? So we've got this pow energy, which goes with the chariot, with the sun. It is definitely energy in motion. We have the butterfly, transformation. Okay. Um, now, something else I just picked up on. When you're in a cocoon phase of your life, you're still, right? Before the butterfly emerges, they surrender. Okay. A butterfly is a energy that is surrendered to process. Okay. And so maybe that's one reason you're feeling uncomfortable, is because process is not always comfortable. Most of the time, it's just not. Next here, we have a cross and a key, which also reminds me of Hierophant energy, because often the Hierophant is seen as a religious symbol. And so you have a cross and a key. Perhaps some of you are devout in some sort of a religious faith, particularly maybe the Christian faith, right? And you feel like your faith, or like your faith is the key to all things, okay? Next, we have a fairy inside of a crescent moon with a star. So perhaps you're into magic, okay? Perhaps, there's actually a whole, I don't know if it's like a study, but there are definitely like lots and lots of people who believe and have experienced fairies. Okay. So if you're one of those people, maybe this message is for you and you have quite the magical life. Now, look what we have coming up again. Another cross, and on this cross, you can see the figure of Jesus. Okay, so this is 2 times we have cross symbols and we have the Hierophant symbol. So perhaps religion plays a big role in your life. And then next, we have 2 swans. Swans mate for life. Swans mate for life. And you see that the 2 swans, as they are putting their heads together, their necks are forming what looks like a heart. Okay, so there's some more love, heart energy, like I said earlier with this other charm coming through. Maybe you feel like you have found your person whom you know you're going to be with for life. If that's you, then this message could be for you. Now, let's check out some initials. What do we have here? We have N. If your name starts with an N, if you live somewhere with an N in the geographical location, this could be for you. We have Y. You know what I just heard? A lot of you ask why. Why do I have to surrender? Why do I have to get still? I'm hearing that. We have the letter O. Maybe if your name begins with an O, this message is for you. And finally, we have I. And I just heard the words, I am. I am, which is a phrase actually that is often used from the Bible, right? In the Christian faith, which we have got these 2 crosses here. I am. Perhaps you just needed to hear today, I am. And maybe you need to fill in the gap after that. I am confident. I am going forward with confidence. I am going to soar. I'm going to fly high. I am going to surrender in the midst of chaos and confusion. I'm going to embrace joyful opportunities. I am. Okay? I love you all so very much. And until the next video, Peace out, Pisces.